rest of the episode concerning vowels and consonants. So, we stop at the T. And exactly the final T which remains silent. So, the final T in certain words, like but, a goal, is nearly always pronounced, but not in goût, for taste. I know sometimes French is really tricky, but there is to master you need just to practice and you will understand everything very, very quickly. About the letter W, W, is not commonly used in the French language. It primarily appears in loan words and can be pronounced as either a V, V, like in the word vent, wind, or V, like in Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi. For instance, in the word wagon, wagon, it is pronounced as a V in France and Canada, but as a W in Belgium, wagon, wagon in French. X for X. The French letter X has the flexibility to be pronounced in one of three distinct ways. G plus Z, K plus S, or S. For example, in words like exercise, exercice, and exam, examen, the X is articulated as G plus Z. In words such as axe for axis, xylophone for xylophone, and exil for exile, where there is a R, Y, A immediately preceding the X, the X is pronounced as K plus S. However, in the case of the very common words 10 for 10 and 6 for 6, the X is pronounced as S. Y, similar to English, the letter Y in French serves the dual roles of both a consonant and a vowel. When standing alone, Y functions as a preposition meaning there. In this context, it is pronounced as a vowel, as evident in expressions like on y va, let's go, there, and il y a, there is. But when Y is positioned at the beginning of words such as yeux, the eyes, yaourt, yogurt, and yoga for yoga, it behaves as a consonant and is pronounced as ye, sorry. Z at the beginning of a French word sounds like Z, much as it would be pronounced in English. For example, zèbre for zebra and zero, both start with a Z sound. If Z is placed at the end, it is often silent. We find this especially at the end of conjugated verbs like aller, go, avez, you have, or écouter, you listen, and adverbs such as assez, enough. That's all for our episode on vowels and consonants in French. It is a complete lesson, and please don't feel frustrated because here I give you many explanations to improve and practice. If you feel uncertain, it is completely normal. You just need more practice and listening. Be patient. More you practice and listen to French, the more it will be so easy and understood. And practice again with the transcription of this episode below the video. I hope this has helped you understand essential elements of the language. If yes, write your review and subscribe for the next episode on next Tuesday. If you have questions, please write them to me. Thank you, see you soon. Merci et à bientôt.